Hello everyone from my hotel room. I'm in my pajamas and it's the third day we are here. I've just got back from the pool, hence why my hair looks a mess, but let's just get on with the video. So this video is the travel day video with my sister. We left on the 26th of February and our flight was with TUI. I will just go straight into the video and give you more details as the video goes on. So my sister picked me up at about 4:30 and she picked me up that early because we wanted to miss the rush hour of the M25, and that meant we got to Gatwick very early, which we didn't mind. We found our car parking space, which was Y, I think, and it was at North Terminal. We got through security really quickly. It was half an hour from parking to actually being in the lounge, which I'm taking you to now. We paid for the lounge just so we can chill out a bit, and we got a really good discount on it through me just Googling discount codes, which was really good. We couldn't find any. And then one day I was on the phone to my sister and we found a really good code. So we put it in. I think it was like Black Friday or something like that. This is the view from the lounge. It's just of a load of airplanes. When you're in the lounge, you do get drink and food as well. So we obviously made the most of it. This is the snack box that my sister made me for the flight, which I found really cute of her. My sister says that I was treated like a little kid, which I do not mind. Now we're on the plane. It was a long flight, 8.5 hours, I think it is, to Punta Cana, which is the Dominican Republic. It was an okay flight. We bought extra leg room there and back. And my sister is friends with one of the air hostess from TUI who wasn't on that flight. But we got treated well, put it that way. I watched Barbie and the food was quite nice. It was like a chicken pie, I think it was. It was actually really nice. My sister likes aeroplane food because she's weird like that, but I also enjoyed the pie. We got a big bottle of Prosecco to drink between me and my sister. I do not normally drink. I'm not a big drinker of alcohol, but I did drink a lot on this flight, which is very unlike me. But we did get through this whole Prosecco. We did have a little bit at the end and we gave it to the girl behind us because only a little bit left. My sister slept for some of the flight. I think I might have got 10 minutes sleep, but not much. As you can see, we got 3 sandwiches. And they were actually really nice. And the end bit is us just coming into the Dominican Republic. And this is the view I got coming in. It looks beautiful, luscious and green. And the next bit you're about to see is a little bit of the Punta Cana airport, which is actually a very beautiful airport. Okay, a little bit more about the travel day now. When we got into Punta Cana, we had to wait in our plane for a bit because it's such a small airport. Lots of flights going in. The airport gets very busy, very busy. In front of us was an Air Canada plane and behind us was an Air Canada plane. The airport is small. Once we got parked up, or our plane got parked up, we had to wait for a bus. Did we have to wait for a bus? Probably not, because the bus kind of went round the plane and you was at the gate where they dropped you off. You could have walked it in 2 minutes. So I'm not sure why we had to get a coach. Never mind, it's probably health and safety. If they could sort that out, it'd make it a lot easier. Once everyone got off the coach, it was a two hour to get through security. From the plane to security, 2 hours. I've never been in security line for 2 hours to get into the country. It was mayhem. They had so many flights coming in, the security basically couldn't handle it. They tried their best, but it's a small airport, as I said, with lots of planes coming in. Also no aircon going on. We're Brits in the winter, coming to a very hot country, Brits, we need aircon because we were sweating. Line up in security. You could tell which one the Brits were because they were just like sweat dripping from their head. You knew the Brits. And then once we got through security, we have to rescan our bags. Once we've collected them from the baggage cart, you go through, you have to rescan them. They seem to let the Americans pass and made sure the Brits had to get rescanned. I don't know if this is a normal thing or not. But yeah, you did. Which I found slightly odd because they'd already been scanned through when we got off, when we put our bags in London. So I'm not entirely sure what they were looking for from London to Dominican Republic. But hey ho, it's their country, so it's their choice. That didn't actually take too long. That took about 10 minutes to get them rescanned. And then once you've done that, you are through. You can go to the bus that TUI has sent you, or whichever way you are getting to the hotel. Just be careful though, because people just stand there and shout TUI, even though they are not with TUI, and they take your bags to the coach and they expect to be given money for it, which is a very big thing here, tipping and just saying random words that you hoping they get the right thing so you believe them, which is hard. Like when we got to the TUI rep was like, just remember TUIs always have the like light blue shirt on, so you know they are TUI reps and they have TUI written on them as well. But yeah, it was an interesting time getting through security here. I just hope it's not like that on the way back home. It might be, but I hope it's not. Once we were on the coach, it was basically half an hour from the airport to our hotel, and luckily we were the first to drop off, which made it nice. And then once we got dropped off, I think it was Bahia Principal Esmeralda, Aquamarine part of the hotel. We had to get a little golf buggy cart with a few other people to the actual hotel we are staying at now, which is the Bahia Principal Luxury Amber Resort, which is adults only. And with my, hold on, let's see if I can do this. With my little pass here, we are the black wristbands, which means we can go to any hotel in this area, except from Fantasia, which is the kids specialist ones. We go to Esmeralda, Aquamarine and Punta Cana of the hotels. I'll explain it more in the hotel video. But yeah, we are here. We have made it safe and sound. We are on day 3. It is very hot. It's in its 30s. My body is not used to that. That's why I've come to the room. It's 5 o'clock now, so my mum, my sister and my mum's friend is still at the pool, and I've just come to chill out in the room for a bit on my own before we go out to dinner tonight, which is at Meats, which is obviously lots of meat food. And there's also the white party tonight, which me and my sister will be popping to. And I'll see you next week in a different video. I think it's going to be the vlog of the holiday, which is going to be a long one, I think. I think about 20 minutes, maybe 30, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, let's get on with the rest of the day and do some relaxing. Bye.